Thanks so much for joining me for this session of Dr. Plotzker's Mind. Some international travel uh, approaching in just a few days. I've been planning this trip to Europe for a few months. My only other time there was 5 years ago, shortly after I retired. We had gone on a cruise embarking from Venice that afforded us a few days to putter around Venice, which is a lovely city. The rest of the time was on the ship, which took us through the Adriatic and I guess the Ionian Sea to parts of Greece before returning to Venice. We were hustled off the ship onto a shuttle bus to the airport and saw Europe a few minutes at a time, mostly with other Americans on a tour bus. This one's a little different. We are part of a tour, but I don't know who's on the tour. The language of the tour operator will be English, so I assume the people in attendance will be mostly Americans and Brits. But I don't know. English is enough of a universal language that travelers from around the world have become familiar with it and expect it as the um, language of tourism. I don't know any French. My wife knows a little French. Uh, but this one's going to be clearly more a foreign experience than the cruise was. I am told that there are some security issues in France. I am well aware of physical attacks on people who are identifiably Jewish by the Islamic community that has migrated there, or now are some native born citizens. They are scripted to do that. The penalties are less harsh than they would be in America for doing the same thing. Um, so uh, that is a minor concern, though I will be in a tour group. What's more of a major concern is what I read about pickpockets. Apparently, there is a subset of people who do that as their livelihood. People gather around the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre and the subway and various palaces and cathedrals, public places that people want to go. They can pick out an American fairly easily. We have cameras that we carry, even in the iPhone days. For a once in a lifetime trip, we invest a little bit in a dedicated camera that can do a few more things. We wear baseball caps with our home team logo on them. Many of us have been to universities. Our t-shirts will display that. And we speak English in a very characteristic American way. The professional pickpockets, descendants of the artful dodger of Dickens' time, seem to work as teams first member distracts you, second member steals your wallet. The travel advice is replete with ways to reduce risk. I bought a cross chest bag, which will hold pretty much what I need to do if I'm going to be spending my time primarily on the bus or at the tourist destination. I bought a similar one for my camera. Uh, the money will be divided into three places, some in that cross check bag, some in my pocket with a money clip, and I don't know if I'm going to carry my wallet or not. I might. I guess I should. I have my eyeglass prescription there, but I'm uh, going to, I guess, photocopy it and put it someplace else, or else leave the wallet in the hotel, since I don't really need anything other than the credit cards and ATM card when I am on tour, along with a little bit of cash. And I guess the photocopy of my passport in case um, someone needs to identify me. I can carry that in the cross check case. But some of the safety concerns that seem very consistent uh, from one advice site to another, I wouldn't say have me concerned because I'm with a group, but it's good to be aware of that and to provide at least some element of protection for myself while I am there. Still, I am looking forward to the very big change of scenery and to being with real Europeans, to being a minority in a big city. Thanks so much for joining me for this session of Dr. Plotzker's Mind.